It's time for a new helmet, and this is a Sweet Protection Primer, a brand new helmet by Sweet Protection. As you probably soon will be able to tell, this is a fake unboxing, but I wanted to do it for all of you who appreciate a fake unboxing. And this helmet, I actually got it. Sweet Protection sent me the helmet, woohoo! The rest of the gear I paid for. But that's okay, because if it's good enough for Emil Johansson and if it's good enough for the UNO-X road bike racing team, then I guess it'll do for me. And I've been riding Sweet Protection for quite a while. I've tried a few helmets, like a few Giro helmets and Met helmets and Fox, but I've got sort of a weird head shape, so even though those helmets were cool, they weren't comfortable at all. I like the Let helmets and the Sweet Protection, and since Sweet Protection is Norwegian and so am I decided I wanted to use the Sweet Protection helmets. Previously I have been riding the Sweet Protection Bushwhacker 2 VI. That's a slightly bigger helmet, and it's an e-bike certified helmet, e-bike / enduro certified, while the new primer is not e-bike certified. Does that make a difference? I don't know. Here is the older Sweet Protection Trailblazer. This helmet, if you check out the Virginia Tech company that tests helmets, they rate this at, like, I believe the 6th best helmet they've ever tested. And if you look at only mountain bike specific helmets, it's like the 2nd best or something. While this one, the Bushwhacker, a bigger, newer helmet, it is like on 10th place. So what does this mean really? Does that mean the old design is better than the newer Bushwhacker that is certified to a higher standard? Well, I talked to Sweet to ask them about it. Is it really a better helmet than the Bushwhacker? And well, they don't think so, and they appreciate the work Virginia Tech is doing, but they think it's down to the way they test them. And Virginia Tech is testing them very thoroughly. They're using like 5 helmets, and they buy them themselves. They don't go to the manufacturer, and they test them in a lot of different ways. But Sweet explains this something like the Bushwhacker, an e-bike specific or an enduro specific helmet. They're designed to handle larger impacts, and when taking bigger hits you need sort of a harder EPS insert, or yeah, you need harder material in the helmet. So just like on the suspension on a bike, you can make it really supple, very comfortable on small impacts, but if you want to go fast and hard and handle big impacts, it will be less comfortable over the smaller impacts. So it's sort of the same with helmets. To handle harder impacts, the smaller, softer impacts will suffer a bit. So anyway, back to the primer. It's a bigger helmet, heavier helmet compared to the Dissenter, which scored really well. So I'm hoping this will score equally as well if it ever gets tested by Virginia Tech. So even though I'm riding e-bikes, I'm not particularly concerned about going with a non-e-bike certified helmet. It should be way better than any previous helmet I've used, except for the new Bushwhacker. I've got the old Bushwhacker 2, and Yeah, it's got a few dents, so I'm not using it anymore. It was a very nice helmet, and I'm thinking this new primer is an even better helmet. But it's not Enduro certified, so that's okay. I'm not going that fast on trails. I don't need the ultimate protection. Perhaps I would even prefer having this slightly less dense foam, or whatever you call it, EPS, in the helmet, because usually when I fall, I'm not going that fast, so this might even be a tad more comfortable. And I have ridden it a couple of times already, and yeah, this is, to me, the most comfortable helmet I've ever tested. It's the most comfortable Sweet helmet I've ever tested, and it's nice and lightweight, and I like the size of the helmet. It's a tad smaller than the Bushwhacker helmet, so I look less of a mushroom when riding it. The primer has got sort of an old style clip, and even though I like the magnetic snap-on fidlock thing, with my beard it can be a bit painful, a bit difficult putting the helmet on without catching the hair, but with this old style clip it's easier getting it on without hurting myself. And I guess that's all I can tell you so far, because I've avoided testing it properly, smashing it to the ground so far, and I plan on postponing that as much as possible. That's it. Appreciate any likes and subscribes. Thanks for watching.